"Where do you think you're going?" he snarled from behind me. "Put the bag down." "Divorce. Don't even dream of it." His fist flew up, veins standing out. I didn't flinch. I'd rehearsed this moment 1,000 times. Every inhale, every line, every tiny twitch. He hung mid-swing, eyes widening, mouth falling open like a man watching a ghost rise from a grave. Because the person who stepped out of the bathroom then was her. We met 7 years ago in a bookstore. He smiled like some wrapped in charm, quoting a line from The Great Gatsby. I laughed because it felt spontaneous, honest. He told me I looked like someone who understood broken things. I should have taken that as a warning, not praise. In the beginning, 3 years of it, he was flawless. Coffee every morning. Fingers light on the small of my back. The practiced, "I love you," that sounded true. Then the absences began. Late meetings, a phone always face down. At first I blamed myself, called it paranoia. But love doesn't evaporate without a trace. It leaves marks in the corners of routine. The first clue was perfume. Too sweet, not mine. The second was a receipt. 2 glasses of wine, 1 meal charged to our card. The third was a text. Last night was worth the risk. Same place. Next week. I stared at it until my eyes stung. Then I smiled, not from sorrow, but from clarity. I didn't confront him the way he'd expected. Tears, yelling, pleading. He fed on control, on watching me break and crawl back. Instead, I met him with silence. And in that silence, I began to plan. I started small. I learned his passwords. He wasn't as careful as he believed. I copied files, rerouted funds, saved screenshots. Every detail mattered. Every secret became a string I could pull. He loved to flaunt his success. Brilliance, when fed lies, burns out fast. I turned his lies against him, slowly and deliberately. The investment he boasted about, I redirected legally so the losses landed with his name. The apartment he hid from me, I reported to board under his company's ethics rules. And the woman he thought he loved, I made sure she saw everything. It wasn't revenge for the sake of revenge. It was meticulous. Justice in calm clothing. Her name was Claire, 28, pretty in that naive way. I didn't hate her. She believed he was single, and he painted me unstable. So when I reached out, polite, composed, not furious, she listened. Shock turned into understanding, then anger. We formed a quiet, careful alliance. 2 women unpicking the same web spun by one spider. She agreed to help me end him the way he deserved. Tonight would be the finale. He stood there now, arms still raised, trembling, not with anger but with confusion. "Claire," he croaked, disbelief slicing his voice. She walked forward from the bathroom, hair damp, wearing my robe, calm and steady. "Hello, Richard." His eyes darted between us like a trapped animal. What is this?" I picked up my bag and zipped it. "Closure," I said simply. He laughed, but it sounded strangled. "You think you can just walk away after everything I've done for you?" he spat. "Exactly," I replied. "After everything you've done," I said, "you might want to check your accounts, your inbox, maybe the front door. The police should be here soon." Color drained from his face. What did you—" "I didn't do anything illegal," I said, stepping past him. "I just made sure your lies reached the right people." Claire helped. He turned to her, betrayed. "You." She said nothing. Only watched him fall apart as sirens began to wail in the distance. The last image I have of him is in our living room. Jaw slack, hands trembling, red and blue lights bleeding through the windows. Everything he'd built on deceit crumbled in that instant. And for once, I didn't feel small or afraid. I walked out the door with nothing but a bag of clothes and the echo of justice behind me. People say revenge doesn't heal. Perhaps they're right, but it cleans. You strip away the rot, the residue of what was taken. He believed he owned me. He forgot that silence can be a weapon sharper than fury. Now, when I think of him, I don't see the man I loved. I see the lesson he turned into. And when that old question rings in my head, "Where do you think you're going?" I finally know the answer. Forward,